Darkspark says, hey Flanders, have an idea for my Sharkmen. So this is the D&D sub-race that you're working on, or race that you're working on. So they're the backbone of the Dominari army, so maybe the Dominaris take half of the children from the Salachi families, when they're still in shark eggs, and raise them as children soldiers. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Spark, definitely. If you get anything, if you end up getting like anything substantial done, like with your world building that you were sharing in the Discord last week, definitely go ahead and share it in the Discord if you'd like to, and I'll take a read for it after the stream. And if there's anything that you want an advice with, feel free to ask on the Discord, and I'll have a think about it. Because, like I said before, I like the idea of the race that you're building, but off the top of my head, I'm not sure how overpowered a large race or sub race would be. Because even like you say, even Goliath isn't a large size; it's still medium. But either way, I will definitely help out with that. Just pop it in the Discord. Let's see.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city.
Take this opportunity to get another coffee.
Protection of Terendelev and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
One quick look at chat. Powerful build allows races to grapple a size larger, right? So if a large size race will be able to grapple an even larger creature. Yeah, that's correct. So I believe, for instance, I believe adult dragon would be a size up from large, right? I think. So they'd be able to potentially grapple an adult dragon. So that's something to think about. The one thing that I say or tend to say about large size... Let me pause for just a moment. So the one thing that I tend to say / advise when talking about large size player characters in D&D or any tabletop, I think most tabletop systems use the size mechanic. So yeah, I think it would influence it in the same, most systems in the same way. So in D&D specifically, the issue with having a large sized character is that it means that the DM has to accommodate for that size and take that into account in everything, like an unbelievable amount of things, which I think is probably the reason that Goliath is classed as medium still, because it means that you can happily have a Goliath in your party and they will still be able to fit inside standard sized dwellings and businesses and taverns and whatnot. So having a large subrace, it might be worth making it so that whilst the subrace exists, they are maybe somewhat rare, just because from a gameplay perspective, if it is a large sized creature and not just following on from Goliaths and being medium, however very, very sort of up there in the scale of medium, if it is large, it's going to mean that there might be some balancing issues and there might be some role playing issues for DM and player alike. But I don't know, maybe just take it into account and make an educated decision, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's generally the reason why we don't use large sized races for player characters, just because it adds an extra element of difficulty. I think I'd make the large size race sort of like a chain dungeon captive test race where alchemists are mixing with stuff. That's a good idea. So a man-made race, that's a pretty cool idea. So so essentially that limits the possibility of just everyone selecting that sub race and playing as that sub race and being an absolute nightmare for DMs. it means that, yeah, the race would be somewhat rare, somewhat. The player would probably have to have a good reason to be playing that race. And then, of course, I mean, that gives the DM the chance to sort of selectively allow that sub-race in their campaign. So, for instance, oh, this is a player I know I can trust. They will be sensible with it. They will keep their size in mind when they're role-playing and when they're, you know, making rolls, making decisions in combat, etc. But yeah, good idea. Good idea. Back into Pathfinder. So,
yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Oh boy, time for the socially awkward Flanders, who apparently has an 18 in charisma, but is still somewhat socially awkward, to introduce himself. I came here to fight the abyss. I'm a scholar. I came here to see the world wound with my own eyes. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in the city to seek my fortune. I'm led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by chance. I'm a traveller, and I just wound up here by chance. My name is Flanders. Who I am is none of your business. We're going to go with the shameless marketing and say, my name is Flanders. Follow me over at Stupid Sexy Flanders at Twitch TV.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
I'm a Twitch streamer. I enjoy long walks on the beach. I'm not really too sure what I'm doing. I suppose I sort of feel that life was going great, and then video games came along, and since I was introduced to video games, I don't know. It just sort of feels like maybe there's more to life that I'm not witnessing because I'm spending so much time on video games. And you know.
Whoa, girl.
Oh, okay.
Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here.
Damn. You know, I'm gonna be honest, Anevia. I don't often, you know, share a lot about myself. Pretty reserved. So I kind of went out on a limb there to share a little bit of information about myself, and you really shot me down there. Looks like Flanders is never sharing any more information about himself.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so.
Spart says, also this sub-race shouldn't be too much larger than a Goliath. Only a foot. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like I think you'll be able to balance it. I think you've got some good ideas there, and I don't know. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see if there's any sort of negative features to the race. But I don't know. Like I say, I'll check it out whenever you post it on the Discord. I will check it out because it's, I don't know, aquatic races, or at least partially aquatic races. I don't know, one of the two. Never really paid too much attention to them in D&D. So it's exciting. Right, so.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood.
I'm losing track of all the appendages, please. Stop.
Underground monsters beware!
Ha ha ha!
Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
As long as you accept Sealer, then I'm going to be hiding at the back. In fact, let's go ahead and, yeah, that's exactly where we want to be. In fact, you know, honestly, I think we want to be even further back, like there. And Sealer can go right up front, and she can be our meat shield and protect us from imminent death. Because we are but a squishy sorcerer. How many? We got 8 hit points. Yeah, I think reaching level 3 and getting that one ability score, that one ability point that we can put into one of the scores, putting that into Constitution will probably take our hit points up significantly from what they are now. I mean, obviously we're going to get more hit points each level, but having that extra bonus point in Constitution. Going to be a big help, I think. Especially with some of the stuff that's coming up, from what I remember. Cloak of Resistance. Does this stack? Wait, did that do anything? Oh, it added Fortitude, Reflex, and did it add Will? Yeah, it did. Right, but it doesn't take armor class up. Yeah, we'll give it to Sealer for now, given that she is going to be the frontline tanky fighter. With that in mind, I am aware that some of the equipment in the game doesn't like stack in terms of the AC increase that it gives to you, like for instance braces of protection and stuff like that, or whatever they're called, braces of armor, or at least braces that raise your AC don't stack with armor in most cases. So might be an idea to, oh wait, actually we've got some braces. Engraved Lucky Braces. These braces grant the wearer a +1 luck bonus to AC and +1 luck bonus to Reflex, Will, and Fortitude saving throws. Well, that's handy. That's very handy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Ooh, that looks like a goodie. What goodie have we got here? Oh, Tyrande left scale. You restore life to a deceased party member. Luckily, we shouldn't have to really worry about that, because we do have party members rise from death after combat finishes turned on. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current hit dice. Raised Dead also removes the death's door condition. Okay, sounds good. Right, collect all. Onwards we go.
Who's there?
Oh, it's Camellia. I remember not trusting her. I don't remember why. The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood. That might be why. Dust and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and not in the dank catacombs under this city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's a human or an animal.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend.
Hi,
We're looking for a way back
I'm
to
Stupid Sexy Flanders over at Twitch TV. Have you heard of me? Probably not, right?
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Tyrande, I can't wrap my head around it.
I think there's more going on with everything that happened in the city. I think there's more going on than meets the eye. That's my prediction. Bearing in mind, yes, I have played a bit. I have played some of the game before. Not enough to know anything substantial, I don't think. So I'm unaware of the storyline. But I have played a little bit before, when it first came out. So, not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Tyrande. Tell me about yourself. What happened to this poor man? Who is he? Yeah, what happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck.
I'm back, says Dubs in chat.
Dead.
Hello, Dubs, and welcome back. Sorry, Camellia, I just spoke over you, my dear. Apologies. I'm sure I'll do that many times. And unfortunately, I'm not going to go ahead and read that back out.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
I mean, my gut tells me that whatever killed him still stood next to him. I remember specifically on my first... I want to say... I go to say playthrough, but I mean, I didn't finish playing through it. I didn't get very far at all. But I remember specifically from my first playthrough that I didn't trust Camellia. And I think I have good reason why.
Hang on. I think
She needs to sort out her priorities.
His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
That's a really long name. Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even though he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace. That's a really long name. His parents must have been so cruel. Do you want to join our party? Says the socially awkward Flanders. We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here. Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord. Not even Turendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Deep underground, past the bedrock.
Skari himself
God, that's a
has come
throwback.
to Canobras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Turendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
Wait, so does the Wardstone not actually protect from... Is it just demons? Or should it protect from demon lords? Good to see you're still in the hat. I mean, there's no taking it off now, man. It's stuck. You redeemed it, and it's not exactly a great hat. But it's the one I have at the minute, so it's going to stay on. It's got to stay on. I owe you that much. Add another? No. No. I mean, I could probably find one. Given the incentive. Wait, what was she saying? Discari himself is oh shit, hydrate as well. Where did I put my water? Oh, I tell you what. Oh, another drink. Oh, another drink besides water. I've got like a bottle of cola, cola that's gone like most likely flat and stale. You missed it, man. You missed it. I think it was in the wrong time zone for you guys, but I did a stream on Saturday. I had a couple of beers and a glass of whiskey. It was a good time. Unfortunately, that's kind of like the issue of time zones, right? Because you drank then, I hit hydrate, so hence another. Hydrating with flat cola. But yeah, no, it was a good time. It's a shame that I can't really do a stream like that at a time that's suitable for you guys. You know, I could have a beer with all my Aussie pals. But no, that would require me to start drinking at like 11 a.m. in the morning. and I don't think I can get behind that. I'm not a student anymore. Sad I missed it. Oh man, for you we'll make time. Definitely, mate. Definitely. Might be doing one this Saturday. Although it's going to depend. Valentine's Day is coming up, eh? So might have to skip the weekend stream this Saturday. We'll see. Maybe this Saturday. I'll probably put it in the Discord if it's going ahead. So. That's Monday? What do you mean that's Monday? Future Flanders issue? Yeah, no, fuck that guy, right? Fuck Future Flanders. That's a Future Flanders issue. Right. Okay, so. Valentine's is Monday. Yeah, Valentine's Day is Monday, but because of work and stuff, it's going to be difficult for me to celebrate that with my partner on the Monday. So we're going to be doing it. We're going to be celebrating it over the weekend. In fact, actually, guys, something excited came. So me and my girlfriend aren't actually at the same property at the minute, which is soon to be corrected. But for the time being, I'm somewhere else, and we are not in the same property. With that being said, we've ordered each other gifts and whatnot to where each of us are. And I did get a package this morning. And funnily enough, it has a Critical Role emblem on the parcel, on the package. So you better believe that I am fucking excited as shit for the weekend to celebrate and open the presents and see what they are and get drunk, most likely. Get drunk and maybe watch a good movie or something. Maybe just watch some Critical Role, actually. Right, either way. So, let's see.
We've seen how powerless they truly are.
Oh, jeez.
Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
I mean, that's the way it should be, right? We need to fight for ourselves. We need to depend on ourselves. We can't just rely on a dragon to fight for us. Adorable. I love it. Flanders has his moments. Flanders has his moments. Not very often, but I do have them occasionally. Let me see. Tell me more about yourself. You know, funny story actually. Like a few years back, it was my mum's birthday, and she opened the present from me, or at least she opened, like, I got her a few bits and pieces, and one of them was just this little ornament thing that, like, you hang on a cupboard door or something, and it just had one of these soppy poems about mothers, and so she opens it and, like, reads it, and then she starts crying, and I'm like, oh well, that isn't the reaction I was going for. So I'm like, Mum, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And she goes, I kid you not, she goes, you never do stuff like this. You never talk like this. I think, I can't remember exactly how she phrased it, but she was basically saying that, like, I'm a stereotypical man and don't show my feelings and stuff like that. So, moral of the story is, show your feelings a bit more often, guys. Otherwise, you'll make your mother cry when you inevitably do show some feelings. Oh, jeez. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. Right. Tell me more about yourself, Camellia. I want to know everything about you. Everything. I want to know why I shouldn't trust you.
Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival.
Bullshit.
But that's not
Don't
what
buy
you
it.
wish to know, is it?
No.
You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group.
Yes.
No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
She touches the polished snake skull amulet that hangs around her neck. Oh, fuck. I remember that amulet. That's why I didn't trust her. The amulet prevents other people from viewing her alignment. That's why I don't trust her, because she's evil as shit, but she's trying to hide it. I don't mind evil characters as long as they don't try to hide their evil. But she does. This is why we don't trust her. Regardless, do you want to join us? You know what? No, we're not going to ask her to join us. She might be evil. We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
That's exactly right, Camellia, and you're not invited, so you can stay here.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier.
Seela!
And that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Who died and made you leader of this little ragtag party?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
I get the feeling we're looking at right now we are looking at what is prowling around in these caves. It's you.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kind of need all the supplies we can get right now.
Camellia kills him. We loot him. Oh, what happened to her? She just suddenly took a wound for no reason. What happened there? No, it doesn't tell us. It doesn't say that there was any combat or anything or any damage taken. She just started the game with less hit points than she should have. Okay, fair enough. Identifies the bone amulet. There we go. Mystical amulet in the shape of a snake made from bone. The pendant is a snake skull. The enchantments on this amulet allow the wearer to conceal their alignment. Exactly. That's suspicious as fuck. He had a masterwork dagger on him. Wait, you don't think that the masterwork dagger is like it's plunged into his back and that's what was used to kill him? And we're just too dumb to notice. We just totally glaze over the fact that that is what, you know, killed him. Right, first bit of combat. Let's see how this is going to go. Let's see how this is going to go. So, let's have Seela charge in. Anevia? Sorry, Anevia. Camellia. First level, a Spirit Hunter can, as a swift action, grant a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she's holding. Let's... Are there any other enemies? I don't think so. Let's save that for now. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to save my spells as well. Can I... Oh shit, I didn't equip a weapon. I should do that now. Only crossbows by the look of it. I would like a longbow. I would really like a longbow. But for the time being, this will do. Short spear. Is that a reach weapon? No, it's not. I think it's the two-handed spear that is the reach weapon. Okay, well in this case, yeah, we're going to just have to use the crossbow for the time being. And Anevia? I don't think Anevia helps in combat right now, right? Maybe not. Maybe? She doesn't appear to. Oh wait, maybe she is. Oh shit, there are more enemies. Shit. Camellia, go ahead and activate that. Can we control Anevia? No, we can't. Oh jeez. Magic missile. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn a spell slot. Use magic missile. Oh, wait, that's actually really easy. There's no need. Don't waste the spell slot. These are not difficult to fight at all. I think it's just because it's been a while since I played, and so I was just anticipating combat being a lot harder than I remember. With this being said, we're only on normal. Well, normal but slightly customized. Like I said at the start of the stream, it's normal, but we are turning off Death's Door, and we've turned off... we've turned on, sorry, party members rise after combat. If they die during combat. Because this is just going to be a nice chilled playthrough. Hopefully. With a couple of intense boss battles I'm expecting. Right. That looks like another one of Tyrannul's scales, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm assuming they would be pretty clutch on the higher difficulties. Let's go ahead and charge in. Anevia. I keep calling her Anevia. Camellia. We're going to have to heal you up after this combat, I think. And Flanders. Good old Flanders. Giant flies. I remember these being difficult. Or at least more difficult than the other bugs in the game. I remember having a lot of issues with them in the Crusader mode. With like armies and stuff. You know, the turn-based army element of the game. Military element of the game. Apparently they're not too difficult in this, in like the actual campaign mode though. Let's open up the map. So we can go that way or that way. Let's take a look over here. Oh, see if there's any loot hidden.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh shit. That almost hit me, I think.
Go for their heart.
Oh yeah, there are. There is some loot, sorry. So we have braces of armor +1. That might be good for us, purely because we don't actually have any armor on. I think our armor class is only 13 at the minute. We have 25 gold, some health potions, or some potions of cure light wounds at least. We also have a light mace and a scroll of inflict light wounds. Okay. So, so that's for AC, whereas the current braces are for... Oh wait, no, is it? Oh, yeah, no, our current braces are better because they give us the bonus to reflex, will, and fortitude saving throws as well. So realistically, we should probably just keep those on. Can Camellia wear them? No, it doesn't provide a bonus. Wait, so she has 19 with that. What does she have with the braces? 16. Yeah, I suppose it's just a case of saving those for now then. Then again, would it be better to have higher saves on the tank? No, let's leave it as is for now. Oh.